My wife posted, "Finally free from dead weight with divorce papers." I commented, "Congratulations." When she realized the papers she'd signed gave me everything due to her affair clause violation, freedom cost her 7 figures she never knew existed. I 38 male am sitting here staring at my laptop screen, watching the comments roll in on my wife's Facebook post. She uploaded a photo of signed divorce papers with the caption, "Finally free from dead weight. New chapter starts now, blessed living my best life." I commented, "Congratulations." She hearted it. She actually hearted it. Let me explain why this is the best thing that's happened to me in months. Cassandra and I have been married for 12 years. The last 3 have been rough. She started her wellness journey, yoga retreats, life coaching seminars, the whole deal. Said I was holding her back from her authentic self. I supported it all. Paid for every retreat, every course, every certification she wanted. What I didn't support was her screwing her life coach, Joaquin. Found out 6 months ago. She left her iPad on the kitchen counter, still logged into her messages. Saw way more than I wanted to. Photos, videos, declarations of twin flame love. The works. But here's the thing, I didn't confront her immediately. Why? Because my grandfather had recently passed and left me his stake in a small logistics company he'd helped found in the 80s. Cassandra knew he died, came to the funeral, but she never asked about inheritance. Probably assumed it was nothing since Gramps lived modestly. That nothing was worth $2.3 million after the company got acquired last month. The acquisition wasn't public yet. Only the stakeholders knew. The payout would come in 3 installments over 18 months. First one hit my personal investment account 2 weeks ago. Now here's where it gets interesting. When we got married, Cassandra insisted on a prenup. She was making more than me back then, marketing director versus junior developer, and wanted to protect her assets. Her lawyer added an infidelity clause. If either party cheated, they'd forfeit all marital assets and spousal support. She probably forgot about that clause. So when she served me papers last week, acting all superior about her journey to freedom, I just smiled and signed them. Her lawyer had sent over a basic no-contest divorce agreement. Clean split, no asset disclosure required, since we both agreed we had minimal marital assets. See, she didn't ask for financial discovery, didn't demand bank statements. Just wanted out fast so she could be with Joaquin. The papers she posted. Those are the fully executed documents, signed, sealed, done. She thinks she's free. She thinks she won. She's been telling everyone I'm an energy vampire who dimmed her light. Her friends are congratulating her. Her mom called me pathetic. Monday morning, my lawyer serves her with the post-divorce filing. See, in our state, you can pursue breach of contract claims after divorce finalization. The infidelity clause doesn't disappear just because we're divorced. She violated it. I have proof, screenshots, credit card records showing hotel stays, even a PI report with photos of them together at his apartment. All dated before our separation. According to the prenup she drafted, she owes me. The house, inherited from her grandmother, worth $450,000. Her 401k, $180K. Her Tesla, $60K balance remaining. The vacation property her parents gifted us but put only in her name, $320K. Plus, no spousal support. Ever. The kicker? If she'd asked for financial discovery, she'd have found out about the acquisition. Could have claimed it was marital property since Gramps died while we were married. But she was so eager to be free that she signed away any claim to it. Her post has 234 likes now. Everyone's cheering her on. Monday's gonna be interesting. Update 1. Holy hell. The entitlement is off the charts. Monday came. Papers were served at her yoga studio, right in front of her class. My lawyer suggested serving her at home, but I knew she'd be teaching her Manifesting Abundance workshop. Seemed fitting. She called me 73 times in the first hour. Then came the texts. WTF is this? You can't do this after the divorce. I'll sue you for harassment. Joaquin says this is illegal. Then she tried a different approach. Baby, let's talk about this. We can work something out. I never meant to hurt you. When I didn't respond, she went nuclear. Showed up at my office with Joaquin. Yeah, she brought her affair partner to confront me at my workplace. Security stopped them in the lobby. Joaquin tried to play tough guy, talking about how a real man would handle this privately. This dude who was sleeping with my wife wants to lecture me about being a real man. My boss witnessed the whole thing. Pulled me aside after and said, "That your ex?" When I nodded, he just laughed and said, "Good riddance." Tuesday, her lawyer called mine. Tried to argue the infidelity clause was unconscionable and that I'd manipulated her into signing the divorce papers quickly. My lawyer reminded him that she initiated the divorce. She rushed the process. And she chose not to request financial disclosure. Then came the real entitlement. Cassandra's mom called me. This woman who'd called me pathetic 3 days ago was now crying about how I'm destroying her daughter's future. Said I should be grateful. Cassandra stayed with me as long as she did, considering I was never good enough for her. I asked her if she knew about the affair. Silence. Then, that's different. Joaquin understands her in ways you never could. Cool, I said. Then Joaquin can pay for her lifestyle. He's a life coach. He doesn't have that kind of money. Sounds like a personal problem. She threatened to expose me on social media. I reminded her that her daughter already did that by posting the divorce papers publicly. Also mentioned that defamation suits are expensive. Wednesday morning, 6 a.m., I get a call from my bank. Someone tried to access my account using old security questions. 3 guesses who. They failed. Account got locked and the attempt was traced to Cassandra's laptop IP address. That's attempted fraud. My lawyer was thrilled. But the best part? Remember that Facebook face post? Well, someone, not me, genuinely, linked to it in the comments of Joaquin's life coaching business page, asking, "Is this the kind of transformation you provide, breaking up marriages?" He lost 6 clients in 1 day. Cassandra tried to delete the original post, but screenshots were already everywhere. Her own celebration became evidence against her. Her latest move. She's claiming I hid assets during the marriage. That the acquisition money should be split because we were still married when I inherited the shares. 3 problems with that. 1. Inheritance is separate property in our state. 2. She signed papers waiving claim to undisclosed assets. 3. She's the one who committed fraud by violating the infidelity clause. My lawyer is confident. Her lawyer is reportedly trying to withdraw from the case. We'll update after court next week. Update 2. Court was yesterday. Cassandra showed up in a $3,000 outfit I'd never seen before. Guess she figured she'd treat herself one last time. Her lawyer didn't withdraw but looked like he wanted to be anywhere else. Cassandra kept trying to whisper to him and he kept shaking his head. The judge reviewed everything. The prenup. Written by her lawyer. The infidelity evidence. Overwhelming. The rush divorce initiated by her. 4. The signed agreement waiving financial disclosure, her choice. Cassandra tried to speak directly to the judge, claiming I'd emotionally manipulated her by being cold and distant, which forced her to find comfort elsewhere. The judge asked her, "Did someone force you to sign the prenup 12 years ago?" "No, but did someone force you to have an affair?" "It wasn't like that." "Did someone force you to file for divorce without requesting financial discovery?" Silence. Then, Joaquin, who was there for moral support, stood up and tried to speak. The judge threatened to hold him in contempt. He sat down real quick. The ruling. Contract is valid and enforceable. Cassandra has 90 days to transfer all assets outlined in the prenup. The attempted bank fraud is being referred to the prosecutor's office. But wait, there's more. Remember how she posted those divorce papers publicly? Well, her wellness business was built on being a relationship transformation coach. Yeah, she was coaching other women about relationships while cheating on her husband. Her clients started dropping her. Her Instagram went from 45K followers to 31K in 3 days. Comments were brutal. So transformation means destroying your marriage? This you celebrating betraying your husband? Maybe transform yourself into a decent person first. She tried damage control with a post about walking in truth and honoring authentic connections. It backfired spectacularly. Even her yoga studio canceled her classes, saying she no longer aligned with their values. Joaquin dumped her via text yesterday. My lawyer got a copy because Joaquin's lawyer sent it as evidence he has no financial stake in this matter. The text said, "This isn't the abundance I was trying to manifest. I need to protect my energy. Be well." She forwarded it to me with, "Are you happy now?" I replied, "Congratulations on your freedom." She sent a voice message that was just screaming. I saved it for my lawyer. Her mom tried one more guilt trip, saying Cassandra is now staying with them and cries all day. Said I'm heartless for not caring about someone I claim to love. Here's the thing. I did love her. Loved her enough to support every dream, every whim, every journey. But she didn't love me enough to stay faithful. She didn't respect me enough to be honest. She thought I was too stupid to protect myself. My grandfather always said, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Cassandra showed me. Now she gets to live with who she really is. The house transfer is scheduled for next week. She has to move out and sign it over to me. The irony. It's the house she insisted on keeping in only her name because it was her family legacy. Now it's mine. Sometimes karma doesn't need any help. But it doesn't hurt to have a good lawyer and a solid prenup. Final update. This is the last update because I'm done with this chapter of my life. Cassandra had to move out of the house last week. She brought a U-Haul and her entire family. Parents, sister, brother-in-law, and 2 cousins. They tried to take everything, including appliances that were built in. I was there with my lawyer and a sheriff's deputy, lawyer's recommendation. Good thing too because her dad tried to remove the kitchen island. The actual island. Said it was a family heirloom because he helped install it. The deputy shut that down quick. Cassandra wouldn't look at me, just kept muttering about bad karma and cosmic injustice. Her sister called me a financial rapist for enforcing a contract Cassandra created. My lawyer recorded everything. The 401k transfer went through. The Tesla was repossessed when she couldn't make payments. Joaquin apparently wasn't helping with bills. The vacation property is mine now. Already have a buyer lined up. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. Remember the acquisition money? First installment was $850,000. Second installment was supposed to be the same. But the acquiring company's stock shot up 40% after they announced a government contract. My payout increased to $1.2 million for the second installment. Cassandra found out through a mutual friend who works in finance. She actually tried to sue me again, claiming I committed fraud by not disclosing the full value of the inheritance. The judge literally laughed, told her lawyer this was bordering on harassment and one more filing would result in sanctions. Her latest scheme. She started a GoFundMe titled Rebuilding After Financial Abuse. She claimed I left her destitute after manipulating her into divorce. It raised $436 before GoFundMe shut it down. Turns out lying on crowdfunding platforms is fraud. Who knew? She's working as a receptionist at a dental office now. Her mom says she cries every morning before work. Her dad won't speak to me, but her sister reached out privately to say she's sorry for what she said and that Cassandra made her own bed. Joaquin. He moved to another state to reset his chakras or something. Posted some BS about releasing toxic energies and ascending to higher vibrations. Translation. He ran away. As for me, I kept my job because I actually like what I do. The money is invested. Some in index funds, some in real estate, keeping it boring and stable. Started therapy to process the betrayal. Even started dating someone new. A software engineer who thinks life coaches are glorified motivational speakers with Instagram accounts. Cassandra sent one last message last week. I hope you're happy destroying my life. I replied. I didn't destroy anything. You posted finally free from dead weight, remember? Congratulations on getting exactly what you wanted. Complete freedom from me and everything connected to me. She blocked me. Finally. The house is peaceful now. I converted her meditation room into a home office. Donated all her crystals and manifestation journals to Goodwill. Someone else can manifest with them. To everyone saying I was too harsh, she created the prenup. She had the affair. She filed for divorce. She rushed the process. She posted it publicly. She tried to commit fraud. All I did was honor the contract she insisted on and protect what was legally mine. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. I'm done telling this story. Time to live my life. A much wealthier, much quieter, much better life. Thanks for reading, folks. Remember, always read what you sign and never underestimate the quiet ones. Peace.